You ever do something and then you go, "Are you kidding me?" Because something messed up? I just did a video and it might have been the best video I've ever done. And then when I went to preview it, the screen that you saw was just a gray mass of nothingness. You could hear me talking, but you couldn't see anything I was doing. I'm like, seriously? So here we go, second attempt at doing this. The first tool that we're going to use is the Magic Wand tool. It selects pixels of a specific color or color range. It's most useful when the color or tone of the area you want to select is distinct from its background. The tolerance option sets the range of tonal levels the Magic Wand tool selects, starting from the pixel you click. The default tolerance value of 32 selects the color you click, plus 32 lighter and darker tones of that color. You'll hear that again. If the Magic Wand tool doesn't select the entire area you expect, try increasing the tolerance value. If the tool selects too much, try decreasing the tolerance value. First thing we need to do, let's select the zoom tool and let's zoom into our sand dollar so we can see it. All right. And then let's select the Magic Wand tool, which the Magic Wand tool is right here, it's down at the bottom. You see it looks like a little magic wand. Good name there. So in the options bar, confirm that the tolerance value is 32. You see that right there, 32. This value determines the range of colors the wand selects. And if you'll remember, when you use that, it selects the color you click plus 32 lighter and darker tones of that color. If you missed that quiz question, you deserve to miss it because I've told you twice. Click the Magic Wand tool on the red background outside the sand dollar. So when you click there, the Magic Wand tool perfectly selected the red background because all the colors in the background are similar enough to the pixel you clicked within the 32 levels specified in the tolerance setting. But it's the shell we want, so let's start over. If the Magic Wand tool selection picks up too many similar colors outside the area you want to select, try enabling the continuous option in the options bar, which is up there, and ours is checked, mine is. So do Command Z or Control Z to deselect it, or you could do select, deselect, whatever's what you want to do. Then position the Magic Wand over the sand dollar and click. Look carefully at the animated selection marquee that appears over the sand dollar. If this was a perfect selection, the selection marquee would tightly follow the outer edge of the sand dollar, but notice that some interior areas of the sand dollar show selection marquees because their color differs from the color you click by more than 32 levels, which was our tolerance setting. The current selection isn't working because it doesn't include all interior colors. So you see all these little dots inside here? Those are items that weren't selected. It did a good job, pretty good job. You see down here it missed some stuff. So we're gonna, I did Control D or Command D on mine. You can do select, deselect. So we're deselecting that. So now we're going to try using the quick selection tool. So go back up here. I right clicked and there's my quick selection tool. That's what we want. It's grouped within the object selection tool, the Magic Wand tool. Select Enhance Edge in the options bar. So right here, check this box that says Enhance Edge. If yours isn't already checked, make sure that's done. And then by doing that, it should improve the quality of the selection with edges that are truer to the object. If you're using a slower or older computer, you might notice a slight delay when using that Enhance Edge. So click or drag within the sand dollar, but do not cross over the background. So if you click and drag, or just click inside there, but don't go over into the background. You see this did a much better job. Things inside here are not selected or deselected. If the quick selection tool includes areas outside the subject, you can remove unwanted areas from that selection by clicking or dragging over them while holding down the, if you're on a Windows computer, Alt key. If you're on a Mac computer, it's the Option key. That's the shortcut for selecting the Subtract From Selection icon in the options bar. The Quick Selection tool looks at what content is probably connected to the area where you clicked or dragged and finds the full edge automatically, selecting the entire sand dollar. The sand dollar is simple enough that the Quick Selection tool can isolate it instantly. When the tool doesn't complete the selection initially, click or drag over the areas you want to add. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move this selected area. Once you've made a selection, any changes you make apply exclusively to the pixels within that selection. The rest of the image is not affected by those changes, so this background is not going to be affected by it. So to move the selected area to another part of the composition, we're going to use the Move tool. But let's do this. Let's click View, and then let's fit it on the screen so we can see everything. The image only has one layer, so the pixels you move will replace the pixels beneath them. This change is not permanent until you deselect the Move pixel, so you can try different locations for the selection you're moving before you commit it. So if your sand dollar is not still selected, select it. Here's our Move tool right here. It's the top of the toolbar. We're going to move it up here where this A is, and you can see there's a shadow where we're trying to move it to. So just left click with the mouse, drag it up here to that shadow, and let it go. And then we're going to choose Select, Deselect, or Command or Control D, and that deselects it. Let's do File and then Save, and click OK. And this will end this video.